How's it going, everybody? I'm Logan from Logan Reviews It All, and I've got this product here for you to take a look at today. Now, they did send me this for the purpose of this review, but these opinions are all mine. We're going to get into this thing, put it together, I'll show you all the parts and pieces, and then we'll take it over to my 200-gallon fish tank, and I'll show you how it works. Alright, so here we go. We're going to take a look at this thing. First things first, they give you a manual, of course. That definitely helps getting everything situated. This is what it looks like when you pull it right out of the box. You got the pump section here. This is a suction section that you can change a couple of different ways to make sure that it does what you need it to do. A couple of different nozzles, a brush. This one is like a gravel filter, so you can really dig down in there, but it won't suck your gravel up. That's super nice if you have a freshwater tank. And then this piece is quite neat, if I can get it out of here. There we go. So this piece connects to the pump, and it uses this little filter sock right here. That goes around this end just like this. And what this does is you can use this completely inside the tank. I'm going to demonstrate in a little while, connected to the pump. And you just suck up the detritus and it gets trapped right here. And you don't have to use a bucket or anything like that to make sure that you're trapping everything you need to do, because it's going to do it right here in this little filter stock. And there are other filters here as well. If I pull this off, open that up, there's a filter right inside there, and then also there are filters inside here. This one and this one is even more fine than that one. So all of these pieces go together quite easily. Let's do that. All right, so I've got everything laid out here so we can go ahead and put this thing together. The first things that you're going to need are these compression fittings. The first compression fitting goes on the power cord on the threaded end, but it goes big end first. So that just goes through there. Pull that all the way down like so, and get that just started on those threads. Then you're going to take this rod, put it inside the other one, just like that. Get that going down in there. Take the other compression fitting and go small end first, down on the cord just like that. Take the cord, push it through the rod, or the arm, or whatever you want to call it. It's going to come out the top end. Pull that all the way down just like this. Put this compression fitting up on here. Tighten that up. This one, very carefully, slide down there. Pull that out. Tighten this compression fitting up right here on top of the pump. Make sure that's good and tight, but you don't want to over tighten it. This is all made of plastic, so be careful with that. All right, now this is an adjustable length situation. You can pull that out further as far as you need it to go, and there you go. Once you get it set, you just tighten it up to where you need it to be. I think this distance will probably work for my tank. We'll have to see. Now, this piece that I put the filter sock on earlier has a flow valve right here on top. You can increase or decrease the amount of flow coming through there. I highly recommend that you wash this filter before you put it in your tank. I'm going to do that, so I'm taking it off. This just fits right here on top of the pump. And you just shove it on there just like that. You can take out this middle section if you have a shorter aquarium, no big deal. This piece tightens up like that, and the suction piece on the end here just simply gets forced into place just like that. And this is put together at this point. We've got one more thing to do. We'll set that aside. And you'll grab the other part of the power cord. It only goes one way, so make sure that you get that correct. Push it together and screw that little nut down on there, making sure that you don't cross thread it. It is quite easy to cross thread, so be careful that you don't do that. And that is all assembled. Now, you'll plug that end into the wall, hit this switch, and you have to have the pump submerged down in the water and everything, and it will start doing the filtration. So let's go attempt to do that. All right, everybody, I've got it in the tank over here, and everything is set up exactly as it should be. And all you have to do is just hit this switch, and it kicks it on. You might be able to see a little bit of bubbles coming out of here. Maybe not, I've already primed it. But if you look down at the sand, there you go. This actually works incredibly well. I can get deep into the sand if I want to and really see what's going on down there. I don't recommend that for all tanks, especially reef aquariums, but that's a different topic altogether. If you're using sand like me, you're going to have to stop it every now and then and kind of wiggle it and let the sand fall out of the bottom just like that. And there we go. So I can clean the rocks off. There's not really a lot of stuff on my rocks, but it's definitely picking things up. And you just move it along the sand bed just like this, and it'll pick up everything that you need it to pick up. Now, one thing that I do like about this is you can change this filter out up here to a tube, and you can use that tube and this pump to suck water out of the tank into a bucket, and then you can reverse this whole situation and pump water from that bucket back into the tank. Overall, I think that this is a pretty cool product. I like the way that it works. It's not really going to work well for small aquariums. Probably 55 gallons and up is what this has been designed for. You can configure it. You can take one of these glass pieces off here where it's just this little short one, and you can shorten this up, and you could probably use it in maybe a 40. But that would be about as small a tank as you could use this for. But it's built well. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. And if you're looking at it and you have a decent sized tank, I don't think you would be disappointed. Thumbs up.